Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine coming to you with your weekly update on the Divine Masculine. This is Divine Masculine Wednesday, so I'm providing you a channeled message from the Divine Masculine. Just before I get into a couple of housekeeping things, just remember again that I am having my workshop this Saturday. Starts this Saturday. It starts at 11 and it goes to 12:30. It's a 5-week workshop that starts with our first 2 lessons are going to be on leadership, and from that point on we're going to talk about love, we're going to talk about happiness, and we're going to talk about abundance and prosperity. Remember, abundance doesn't have to be always with money. Abundance could be in wealth, love, career. It can span into all those different types of things, and who doesn't need to know about that? All those things help us to make us to be whole and ready for union. Make sure you sign up for that. I have also in the community tab, go there. I have a special discount for those sunshiners and those who are subscribers of or look at this channel. You can get a special discount. You can also go on Gold Star. Gold Star also has on there a also nice discount for the first 25 that are attending the workshop there as well. Make sure that you sign up for that, because remember, faith without works is dead. If you do not put the work, you do not tell the universe that you are serious about getting into union, would be first with yourself and then also with your divine equivalent, a divine equal, or even spanning out and saying into the world as well. Also want to bring up that, remember, I have the summer specials for readings starting in July all the way into the end of August. $15 for just a 30-minute reading. Is good clarity is power, as Jupiter 11:11 says. Just remember again that it's good to take advantage so you can kind of get an understanding, a roadmap as to where you are. My readings is whatever you want to pinpoint. If you want to find out what things that you want to do better for yourself, or things that you need to learn on this journey, I do the blocks, the triggers. I do also your purpose. If you want to find out what's your career, you want to find out about your things of past lives, things of that nature, how things are affecting you. You need to make sure that you get a reading. All of my readings so far, I've had reviews that it's been very healing, very enlightening, very funny. Of course, I'm always going to bring funniness to your tears, and to a lot of my clients that I've had readings with. So make sure you take advantage of it. You don't pretty much, $15 for a 30-minute reading is pretty reasonable. And I think you should take advantage of that, especially if it helps you to get clarity and a leg up on this journey. Also, I want to give a shout out to Vanessa Fields. Thank you, Vanessa Fields. As we do know that as we're talking to each other down below and we're chatting, and we are like pretty much I call it almost in the divine unisoul lounge. Their lounge area, and we're just lounging around afterwards, and after we had a good talk and listening to the video in the lounge area down there in the divine lounge. She helped out one of the subscribers. I was on there. I thought I put it in there, but she went in there and gave that 1-2 punch to one of the subscribers that was kind of getting a little weak on this journey and saying, I don't know, it's just becoming a little bit too much for me. And you came right on in there and said everything that I wanted to say and more. And that's why I said ditto. I couldn't even go back in there. It didn't need for me to keep on harping and beating up on it, no pun intended, a dead horse, when you had already pretty much did it. So I say thank you so very much in helping and stepping in with that. Send out love and light to Rebecca Larson. I hope that she does not mind me calling her out, because I want us to send out love and light to her to uplift her. We know that on this journey it's very hard. A lot of people don't understand when you try to describe what's going on with you, or you pretty much things that you're going on, you kind of don't want to share because you figure nobody understands you. And that's why we're pretty much, you find those channels or that you can go to that you feel like it's home. You have somebody else that said, oh, I'm not by myself. They're having the same issues, the same problems. And, you know, it's kind of hard. And let's be truthful about it. You know, some of us give up, and then something the Divine Masculine will say, or something that we might say as readers or advisors to you all, they might say, okay, come on, get off the ropes, get back on there, and then shake it off. Put some water on you. I'm Divine Sunshine, your coach in the corner. Say, all right, come on, shake it off. Here, rinse your mouth off. All right, come on now. Here's your towel. Come on, get back on in there. You're like, oh, Jesus, this Divine Masculine in this common situation, this beat behind. He's like, no, come on, shake it off. Come on, get on in here, Divine Feminine. Get on in the Divine Masculine. You're like, okay, all right, okay. How many more rounds we got to go? Okay, all right, one more time. Okay, all right, I'm out. And then ding, you're like, okay, let me get out this corner and get back in this journey back again. And, you know, you'll find yourself doing that again. So I say thank you so very much about that. Anything else? Hold on a second. New channel that I had. Oh, okay, that's nice. New channel that I had discovered. Let me see. Is this my history? Now that's coming to me. There you go. Okay. I'm trying to find her real quick. That is not her. Why is not showing up here? Okay, go back to my home then. Who did I this? Let me library. Get our history. I mean, I just watched the child. No. Twin Flame Healer. Okay. Make sure that you all to watch her channel as well. She gave a shout out on her channel. I'm giving a shout out on my channel as well. To go over there, you know, because all of us is pretty much kind of like on the same energy and vibration. We have our own different style. I say, well, first, she's kind of like a gentle giant to me. This is very gentle, a gentle wind, but it's a wind that still pushes you in the direction that you need to go. Jupiter 11 hits you with that kind of like, okay, come on. She's like that coach too, as well. She hits you with me. I hit you with that humor. I'm that kind of like comedic kind of comedy person. I would say Richard Pryor. Oh, who's the feminine ones? Oh, Kevin Hart of the thing that but I'm still hitting you with the stuff, and you're still getting the lesson. So I hit you with that comedy. Is much. I wouldn't say they're comedic between the two of them. I wouldn't say that. I'm the one that's the more comedic out of all of them with that. So, you know, get all those things. Each one of us, each one reach one. It's all in our different ways and flavors of doing it. And that is pretty much you're going to get some kind of way, some kind of encouragement, some way by watching those following channels that I pretty much endorse, that you're going to get some kind of like, okay, I got an eye-opening, I got an aha, those aha towers. There's those aha moments that Oprah Winfrey always talk about that make you say, okay, let me get off my behind and let me get to moving. Okay, that is it on my housekeeping things. Let's move on into the reading. I got some new cards, two new cards I got in here. I might have to kind of rate this rated R one. So now I got Love Messages by High Priestess. I watch her channel too, 1111. These are the cards to me. When she reads, I always say these sound like this is the voice of the Divine Masculine. This is like, I'm like, that is him. So I'm going to look at some cards and try to see with him. Did I say clear? Clear. I'm looking at some cards and kind of just see what's the finger of the post. So I'm asking the Divine Masculine, kind of just tell me. I guess he said, I did put it out there. You put it back. What's going on? Okay, so right now he wants to say, please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. Okay, like I said, a lot of us is getting a little tired on this journey. And so this is the message that he wants to say to you. Please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. Let's look at as far as the current, what's the, clear. What's the event that's going on right now currently with you? Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others. Okie dokie. So to me, when I look at this, it's got 3 of air, but it's got like a little baby. There's that, especially when it's brown, that's karmic-y to me. So it's a karmic issue that's standing right there, that's creating that other kind of energy that's right there with you all. It looks like it's very small. In some ways, let me get a clarifier. Where's my ones that I like to clarify with? I didn't bring you out? Oh no, this ain't gonna work. Excuse me for 1 second. Oh no. Oh no. That ain't gonna work. You know I need these. These my MVPs. Clear. Explain to me what's going on. Okay, whatever it is, it's got you thinking a lot about this situation. Okay, I got that. But I want to see what's that little children could be. For some of you all, it could be children that's involved. That I'm picking up also the children that's involved, whatever it is small. 2 ways. I got fork in the road. Children is involved. That's almost like it's crossing right in front of the male to me. So that is the one thing, or is that the female? Who had the horns? It's crossing right in front of it. That's kind of like, to me, when I look at it, it's like that's the only thing that's stopping me. Because if I didn't have the children involved, I would come rushing forward to you. So right now it's great sadness. I need time to heal. I need to forgive myself about what I'm about to do. I'm going to forgive myself about what I did to you. And I got to forgive myself about what I'm going to do if he's in a third, because I got 3 here, if he's in a third party situation. Okay. Also, this baby horse here could also represent the need to heal this inner child, these inner wounds too, that have some karmic ties. That also has that. That's why he's got this thinking man. Like before, he wasn't thinking about it, but since this came in reverse, he's now thinking about it. Some things have become crystal clear to him. Okay, and so this is why it's got him kind of really saying, you know what, I got to start really thinking about what's the current situation that I'm in. Okay. Let's see what's in his heart space, and then I'm gonna get into the specifics. Clear. What's in his heart space? Divine Masculine, what's in your heart space? And what's in your mind space? So you want a honey in your heart space. You want a honeymoon. You want to go off with your divine feminine. You want to have some bliss together, especially holiday time. It could be here in the U.S. It's the 4th of July. It's holiday time. Maybe he wants to kind of go off with you. Oh, that's my baby. He also wants in his heart space, he wants to express love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then also he's got, let me get some clarifiers out here before I even speak anymore, because I'm doing the taboo with myself. I know better than that. Clear. Okay, now we can talk. Okay, now he has in his heart space, he says honeymoon. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time. He wants to go off and be with you, because right now his yin energy is really strong, which means he feels the tide from you and the pull from his divine feminine, but he also feels emotionally his upper heart chakra is moving. He's got his third eye is opening up, and it's being pretty much the one that's kind of like he might be sitting there daydreaming and really thinking more about your divine feminine. And so this is why this is coming up, because I see a bowl. It's like I want to receive these energies. I'm in the mood to receive my divine feminine. That's why I see with the bowl here. It's like fill my cup, fill it up with this energy. He's gotten to the point that also why he wants to have this honeymoon is because he's gotten to the point that he's understand the reasons why spiritually, energetically, it's been some enlightenment. Some light has been really shed on this this situation. He has more knowledge about it, and so with that, he really feels that, you know, the questioning of why, he's starting to kind of get the answers from the universe, if I'm understanding this correctly. It's helped him to get wings about the situation. It's helped him to say, you know what, I want to fly off to new levels on some things. And he's got a new, now I don't know why when I look at this, but it looks like a person said, I got a new platform in which I'm standing. You know, like it's a platform like they used to ask the candidates from Miss Universe, and they's like, what's your platform? What you standing on? You know, why should we vote for you? What do you stand for? And they're like, I'm standing out for world peace, and I'm standing out for autism in the world, and I'm standing for, you know, and they would have all this hunger in the world, you know, and that would be their platform as to what they want to go out there and candidacy and go out there and help out the world. This could go twofold. It's like, now I got a purpose, I got a mission. This is helping me to build my own platform, help me to gain some more knowledge, help me to gain some more wings about some things. And so that's why now the wheels are pretty much turning, why I say I want to have honeymoon and I really want to have peace and bliss. I'm now at this point that where I'm at, I'm came to the point that I understand that all that glitter is not gold. I'm at the point that now I'm really kind of taking off some masks, even with myself. I'm looking at really seeing things for what they are. I kind of know that where I was at before, like you say, I'm doing a lot of thinking. That, you know, everything I was going after the glittery things, but things are not as glittery as they had seemed. In the background, I'm still seeing, I'm still haunted. This is what he's saying. I'm still haunted by the divine feminine. I'm still thinking about the divine feminine. It like it's within all of this, she's still there. Her essence is still looming in there, no matter what, where I am in my current situation. In my heart, I want to express love, but still, I'm still a little kind of guarded about this, showing love with her as well. I want to go ahead and do that. I'm moving from the space of, when I see exchanging gifts, to me, the exchange of gifts to me means material. I'm no longer looking like what you gonna do for me. What's the exchange here? You know, what's in it for me? That kind of stuff is out. I see a feminine here. Maybe I was at once upon a time viewing the feminine as that. I'm a little bit more flexible in this, like wherever the situation I'm in right now, it's just like I'm doing the best that I can. I kind of don't want to be in that position anymore, because now I want to kind of really, instead of me saying this is it, let me make lemons out of lemonade right where I'm at. I really know that it's more to this. It's not have to be always this give and take all the time. He's moving from the space of why he's in this space now in his head. Maybe he's thinking it's because the winds are changing. He wants to try going about this in a whole different, this to me, I keep on picking up, in a more radical way. It's like, you know, I'm going to try to do this like thinking out the, literally like this, I'm going to try to think out the box of how to get out of this. I'm going to be super creative, because now I got kind of direction that I want to go. Like I said, you know, like when I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. And when I think of home, so now he's saying his mind had been spinning around in space, but now he knows where he's going. Okay, right there. he has moved in from a place that when he thought about expressing love, he was not flexible, because this came in reverse. Now he's flexible about it, because, right, like I say, he wants a new beginning. When I look at this, his heart chakra, he has a lot of activity, a lot of movement going on. He's learning how to kind of bend when the situation has. He has new growth, especially up in the mind. So his intuition and his awareness is really growing, and he's getting more knowledgeability too right there. And that's why he's like, his hands is blue. So I see some kind of way where, although they blue, but to me it's kind of, you can communicate with your hands. So some kind of way he kind of wants to kind of get things moving. To me, through his communication, is kind of semi going to be his foundation of how he's going to go about expressing his love. I know that's a roundabout, but that's what I'm seeing there. Orange, I see a lot of orange, so that means really his sacral chakra is going to really play a part of intimacy. How he connects with others, how he connects with you is going to play a part. Also, in his mind space, he's got chemistry in reverse. So really, he's stressed out about something. He's stressed out about the idea of this strong magnetic tide, that this pull that he feels with you. And so at the same time, he wants to move out of that stressful thinking into this more of a thought point. It's like, okay, this magnetic pull is good. There's nothing bad about this. I want to take this and now take what I know and now regenerate this into something new. Okay. Like I said, this chemistry that we have, it's like it had been laying dormant because of him being fearful and stressed once upon a time. But now he was looking at it from a different way, like I said, and now he wants to kind of do something with it. He's in his thinking process. He wants to, just like the month, I think it was just July for the feminines, he's got new love in reverse. To me, when it looks like he's saying new love, and this is clarified by Unfinished Symphony, I don't want anybody new. I don't want this new feminine at all. I want to deal with what I got here. Matter of fact, when I come to her, I want to bow down, humble myself, and really respect her for the swag and the hustle and flow that she's bringing. Now, I see the angelic guides with her. Now I see that she's really has been working with angels and higher power. Before then, I wasn't able to see that. I'll just be honest with you. I was not able to see that really that she was divine and that really she was God sent, because it looked like to me it's like they're just saying, like they're just dropping her down and say, there is your divine. And it's like, oh my God, bow down, bow down, bow down to the divine feminine. So this is what I'm seeing. So he's getting to that point that's saying, you know what, it's some unfinished business. It's an unfinished symphony here, because, this to me is like a new beginning. I want to kind of, finish this, because we got a new beginning here that's been given us. We got new keys to life, to the melodies of life, and new symphonies and things that we have, like the rhythm of life, have started, but we have not finished, okay? Also, I see here for forgiving and learning, he's thinking about that. He's looking at his, to me, his immature self back in the past and how he was, and he's just like, you know what, you need to have penance, you need to have forgiveness about what you had did then. So he's learning from those past experiences, and you can see even with this man here, he's even thinking. The angels is talking to him. With this forgiving, you didn't know any better. If you knew better, you would have did better. And so it's got him to really thinking. Because why he's saying he's got to work on that and he's got to push this out the way is because he knows at this time it's time for him to go. Beforehand, he wasn't thinking about it, honestly. He was pushing over to the side. I get to it when I get to it. It ain't that major. Now he's seeing that it is major, because he's seeing his divine feminine going off, and she's going in a direction that he don't know where she's going and where she might disappear to if he don't keep an eye on her. That's why he's going back to say, please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. And that's funny that you see this card here now saying it's time. The divine feminine says it's time to go. And probably also in another way of looking at it is that his emotions, his divine feminine within himself is saying it's time to go wherever I'm at. I'm going to go where destiny leads me to. You see the path has stars. I'm very hopeful, you know, very spiritual wherever it is, the light. And this is what he said, he wants to finish the race. So that's something that he's got to, that's something that he's saying right now that's pulling him. Okay, can I ask Divine Masculine? Let me see. Those are the things that he's thinking of. What is actually going on with you? Clear. Can you give me what's the situation in 5 cards? These 2. Two more cards. Just like my Divine Masculine, you never follow directions. I said 2 more, you pulled out 3. Fine. Okay, so right now at this point, he feels that he is a false person right now involved. He's really feeling he's playing the role that he's not really set out to be. He's like, this ain't me. I'm wearing this mask. I'm playing like I'm swabbing debonair, like I got it going on. This, I'm looking at this woman that's in my life. So if he's in third, seems like it's reading a third party situation. She being false too. She fanning the flames. She's fanning stuff. Because it look like flames in the back. It's like, but things is just burning behind us. It's just going down in flames actually behind us. But she's keep on seem like she's tempting and fanning it, and this falseness. She just keeps on making them more bigger. It's like, you know, you keep on, I got flames over here. You keep on doing it. You just keep on fanning and making it worse. Hell, that's what it seemed like he's saying. If we burning back here, and what she doing, period, is making it worse. Okay. I see this mature woman. Now, the mature woman I have seen, and also a different reason, mature woman can also represent the divine feminine. Okay, so now this divine feminine seems like in some way she's looking at it and she's got a eyebrow raised. Maybe if you are in communications or you're not, you can feel that something's going on with your divine masculine. It's like, you know what, you know, it ain't right. You need to kind of fix some things. You know, if I was you, you need to do X, Y, and Z, because you need to kind of let that situation go. But that's just me. I'm just here as your friend. You know, sometimes you find yourself playing those dual roles with them. You know, it's like, I'm not going to push you to seem like it, but she just sitting there, and to be in some way, she's just observing. She can feel through observation, like, it's some things that's going on that would raise an eyebrow raise, and she's like, if I was in it, I wouldn't be doing those things, because she's more mature, she's experienced more. That will go back into her spirituality. Spiritually, you being the leader, you already know spiritually what's going on as far as on this journey, what to expect, what to do. He's not quite there. Some divine masculines are not quite knowledgeable of using their intuition and their awareness on that. Right now, emotionally, it's a lot of toil and labor going on here. Now, he's pretty much, I'm picking up and I'm scratching my head saying he feels that the divine feminine is doing a lot of work behind the scenes, because I see this in darkness. She's helping to shed some light. He feels that. Although in some ways in his mindset, I see the cat there where he's been pretty much trying to make the best, and he sees she's trying to make the best, he said. No, she's trying to make the best of a situation. She's being very flexible no matter where she lands, no matter what he has done to her in the past. She's still being very flexible. He says, I see the divine feminine. She's working behind the scenes. He knows also this child card is coming out. And again, this could go so many different ways. One way it could go is that this child card is like he knows he's got to become innocent again. He's got to start using a lot of his own imagination, his visualization to get out of the situation. He's got to become pure again, some kind of way if he can. He's got to protect. This is another thing. He said, I got to protect the inner child that's within me. Also, if there are children that's in there, he feels very protective of the children that's in there, and he feels like he's got to protect their innocence in some kind of way. There's a message of concern that's coming to him emotionally, but I think that I'm also picking up that this message of concern is being sent to the divine feminine as well. So he's got a message of concern for himself, that he's concerned about the situation, how things are going, and he's got also a message and the divine feminine has been picking this up too. There's some things that's been going on that's been really touching her heart as well. Or also the divine masculine has maybe even got in touch with the divine feminine to let her know that there's some things going on in him that's concerning. We have here the house. So again, this could go that he's feeling again like he's saying don't go, but this message of concern to me is also saying that about this house where he's actually living in his location, maybe with this third party situation, or where he is as far as what he considers home. Something's looming in the background to me when it looks like it's a storm that is about to brew in the background. Every time when I see it, it looks very luminous. It looks very pretty in the beginning, but there's something in the background that is on its way. It looks like, although that's the moon, and this was brought on by the moon with these eclipses. So the moon cycle, I know, but the eclipse, what happened, and the new moon is going to last 6 weeks. So during these next 6 weeks, this stuff is brewing behind the scenes, okay, for this divine masculine. Okay, let's move on to see what does the divine masculine not want you to know. What is he hiding? Clear. Perchance to dream. Interesting. This is what he's hiding. Number 28. See what this is about. Interesting. Whoa. A crown naked man is reclining, his eyes closed and his body dissolving in the wind. The other man holds him gently. Behind them a circle of brass risen by thin silvery threads. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream, or it's the time to surrender, to drown, to dive in head first in the cozy, all-enveloping darkness of the blanket. It is a moment of weakness, a desire to close your eyes and surrender. Just for one moment, 1 second, 1 minute, not like a hero fighting the world, but like a kid, just welcoming the darkness outside within fully. How long would that moment last? A minute? We can say just a minute, but it's not true. Disappearing is but an instant, just the time to take a breath twice, and yet it can take ages. Ages we will regret, ages that we will have lost, like stolen by our own surrendering, and yet we close our eyes. We let one sense after the other slow down to nothing. Sight first, then hearing, and smell. Last will be the touch, the comforting hand we all deserve, to hold us up when we have done enough, and we just cannot but let it go. So right now what he's scared of that he's going to feels like, and he's hiding from, is that he might feel that he might have to surrender. Now to me it could go again several ways. Part of him saying, I feel like I might have to surrender this divinity and give way. I could go both ways. To me he's like almost on the fence. which is I can surrender and let this divine masculine go and just become very worldly in this situation, or I could go ahead and just surrender and stop fighting my material or my 3D self that's fighting me turning and pretty much going into my divinity self. And I could just go on ahead and just surrender and let the divine intervention at play about this whole situation. He's got a lot of fears because he's fearing time, according to what I heard in here. He's talking about the ages. Maybe when I get up older, I might regret that I didn't seize this opportunity that's here for me now. Or I could just close my eyes and just like it's not happening to it all. Or I could just go on ahead and just die. You know, and end up just dying in this situation. And we want to say, perchance to the dream, that he's going to just submit himself to this dream and not be at a part in which he is fighting and surrendering in the negative and just saying, just forget it. You know, I'm doomed. I'm supposed to be here in this karmic situation. This is where I'm supposed to be. There's nothing else better out there for me. So this is it. Okay. So hopefully what we're looking at is that this divine masculine is saying that it's a part of me I've got to learn how to just die and surrender to, instead of me fighting what is the dream, perchance the dream that I want to be with my divine feminine. Especially when he said at the beginning, please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. Okay, so let me ask the divine masculine just in here again, kind of give me some understanding just for these cards here. Clear. What does this card mean? Perchance. What does it mean? I got it, but I'm kind of confused. What do you mean? I'm sorry that this is how things turned out. Just because I let you go doesn't mean I wanted to. You are my heaven and earth. I need you because I love you. I still need to know what does it mean by that. Let me ask you. Thank you. Clear. Ace of Fire. Ace of Fire, Spirit, Powered Action, Inspired Transformation, Access to Co-Creative Power. When I feel my connection to Spirit, I see unlimited potential for transformation. There is no reason for fear because I am supported fully in imagining something new and daring to make it happen. This is a time to dream big. It can be bold and free because Spirit inspires me to turn my dreams into reality. So you're explaining that although you know something has got to die within you, one part of me wants to say you want to die to the way in which you think that this divine masculine yourself should turn out to look and to be. Okay. You saying right now also is that you now you got to die and let go of the fear. Okay. And the reason, because you right now you're transforming, and that's what it's kind of represented by the cards too. And you got to be bold and free because Spirit inspires you to turn your dreams into reality. So you got to give way to that. That's interesting, because in some ways, in reverse, you're thinking that you got to let the divine masculine go and just go on ahead and be this regular masculine. But really, and that's what you're hiding, but really in actuality, you know that you've got to let that old self die and then let the divine masculine take over. But that's what you're hiding, because you really feeling as if though that the other side of you is going to overpower and overshadow the divine masculine. Okay, that's not possible, but okay, I got you. Okay, messenger of fire. Oh, so you really by action, because you got all these fire cards here. So messenger of fire. So determination for a new adventure, innovation, independent, creative action. Spirited, headstrong. I have an unstoppable spirit and can create all that I desire. Surrounded by spirit, illumined by the wisdom that rises up within me, I set forth on a path to innovate. I trust in my vision and act accordingly, remaining true to what I most value and desire, which can manifest in many forms. Okay, so you really got the action, but underneath that, and that's like anybody. It's like, you know, really, I'm on this channel, you know, but I don't know anybody really know beneath the surface. It's like I have a fear of speaking to people when you're in person. You know, that's a thing. So, but however, I'm doing it, but then my fear base would be is that I don't want anybody to know that actually it's like I'm not the really great orator or great wordsmith. Really, like I feel I'm kind of got, you know, low self-esteem about that I don't really feel that I'm really that great wordsmith, but I'm up here doing it anyway, but nobody would have actually known that that's something that I'm hiding. Okay, I got you now, divine masculine. So you're hiding that you really feeling like the divine masculine might have to die, but in that the other part of you will not be able to like really go and regenerate. Okay, on that one. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Go out you. Okay. And then the next thing is, so what do you feel like you got to surrender? Clear. You got to surrender stress about the situation. I can understand that. That came out with the chemistry. This is reading all about stress. All about, I'm stressed. I am stressed. I need to find one of them pictures that the man is like, don't I got a card that the guy's like that? Who is that? That's this one. It sure is. What divine energies, clear, do you need to work with, divine masculine? I do got a fear-based one. Selfhood, yeah, you got to take you some time out from the situation, and that's probably why you say you want to have the honeymoon. You probably, even to me, it comes down to, even if it wasn't just you physically with your divine feminine spending that time, but if you can't do that, you need to spend time with yourself. You know, go get you a nice cup of coffee at work, you know, kind of relax, kind of decompress yourself, you know, a little bit, because right now you're stressed, and so you need to kind of take that time out to kind of just like do things that you enjoy by yourself, away from the third party situation or whatever. Okay, do it, that part that you need to do. That asks that, what changes do you think that needs to go on? Clear. What you currently, a windfall. So to me, like a windfall would be like a financial windfall. Probably if you stressed out financially about some things too, that's bringing on this stress. A windfall, like a breakthrough. To me, that's why I think like a windfall is a breakthrough of this situation. Like something just comes along and just blow all this stuff and just creates a newness and gets rid of, or you just have a regular, like I said, a windfall of abundance, like new love, prosperity, new job, if that's the karmic situation that you're talking about too as well. Okay, let me just make sure Windfall doesn't represent anything. I get inspired too by seeing if it's anything else that I want to see. I think so. A positive change in your finances. That's why I figure. Although the newfound abundance may be unexpected, it definitely serves as a purpose in your life. Your prayer for support have been heard and answered, and now it's your role to utilize the windfall in the most beneficial way. Pray and meditate to have the strength to say no to distracting influence that could squander your resources. You have access to the divine wisdom to guide your investments so that they continue to support your health, happiness, and mission. I would say that even if it's not even money wise, whatever thing, time, investments means whatever you have put your time and resources in, make sure that you protect that. And that's almost like this, like you don't want what you done did, the good thing, that you're going to have to let it die, that you have built so far. Most of all, do not allow any fluctuation in your finances to stress you, as you have the power to be at peace no matter what's going on around you. And as you emanate peace, so to do you attract all that you need. It could be in paying off debts, a healthy and positive change in spending habits, learning how to receive. Okay, so yes, learning how to receive the love that the divine feminine has, or anything else that's in your world that's positive as well. I did what you surrender, what needs to be that different. I kind of ran all the cards here. I did that one. Let's go on now and see what's the overall energy for you. Clear that you're in. Whoa. Okay, that's from this one. You got 6, 8, 7. Almost leveling, but it's all out of order though, but almost. Okay, so let's go to 6. This is clouds. I am dark on one side and light on the other. Conflicts and doubts I am sure to bring. You will not be able to see clearly. I will block your perception and let confusion reign. One thing I promise for sure is that I will pass, because the sun always shines after the storm has passed. A card symbolizing foreboding and change. The negative or positive influence is expressed by the direction of the dark aspect of the clouds. Okay, so that's the same thing. Like right now things are looking cloudy, but you know you will ascend from this. That rain doesn't last forever, storms don't last forever, clouds don't last forever. You have to see sun, and there is a silver lining in everything. Let's look at number 8, the coffin. Oh Lord, I am the painful change and transition. You will feel me through your body, your mind, and certainly your wallet. Depression, loss, and bankruptcy are my specialties. I am sickness and bed rest. I am all endings and sometimes death. The coffin of the reverie deck harks back to the ancient periods. Okay, and so this is like it represents like the final reckoning of life's purpose. And so this comes in different forms. So right now, Divine Master, the overall thing is you might be with this, whatever this change, being able to see from the cloudy days and when it moves. Some of that might even represent you having depression, loss, bankruptcy, some form of sickness. It might happen because of what's going on with you. But there's definitely a painful change and transition that's coming up for you, okay? You probably feel that. That's why you're like, please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. Also, we have the number 7, a snake. Watch out for me because I am always hiding. You can never trust or believe me. I am cheating, deceiving, and will betray you in a heartbeat. Be careful where you are treading. My fangs will surely have you dreading. The game of hope makes it clear to stay safe from the bite of the dangerous snake. Be afraid, very afraid, as betrayal may be very well be in the cards. Can I see what that betrayal is going to look like? Clear. How does that betrayal look? Explain. What do you mean in the journey? Lovers. I think I'm hearing you say what's going to happen. So the betrayal is going to happen in this way. I hear him. He's talking very loud. That where I'm at, whether it's a karmic situation, a three-party situation, whatever you want to say, with person, place, or thing, I've got to portray somebody. I've got to let go. This dream that they had hooked on to me or linked on to me, they pretty much, you know, had invested in me. They thought it was going to go one way, but however, I got to portray them to go on this journey. This journey that I'm going on is what has been written in stone. It's been written throughout the ages. It's really is not going to go anywhere. It's not going to change. I know that it's going to bring me peace. I know things right now where I am is pretty barren. However, it's going to bring some growth in my heart chakra. It's going to grow. Its potential to grow right where I am. That I could really be able to put my eyes on the prize. It's going to level me up. And it's going to bring to raise me up. It's statues. I see here like pedestals, which means to put me up higher. Also, I'm picking up that also I might be where I'm going, especially in this love thing. It's going to help me put me in higher regard to be revered. This is what I'm hearing. Also, where I'm going, I'm gonna have to portray because it's some expectations. And I know that the divine feminine is waiting on me. She's been waiting very patiently for me, actually. And I know that there's potential. I see growth with her. I see greenery out there. So I see also like the heart chakra opening up, is growth there. I see a castle there. It looks like almost a castle, and it looks like it might be even a church there. So I'm going to gain some spirituality too in the opening of my heart chakra and growth there with her. And she's been very patiently waiting. And so I know this call from my divine feminine of her waiting on me is going to be a sense of betrayal. I've got to put some things, I got to put the nail in the coffin that this thing has been really, like I know these clouds have been looming, he's saying, upon me, but I know behind these clouds there's a light, there's sun, there's new horizons behind that, and I've got to surpass the clouds as well. He's getting rid of some ancient stuff. I'm seeing when I look back at this thing. Might be also linkage from past lives from ancient Egypt, why he has to go through this thing karmically. But right now, this is destined for this to be final. This is it, final destruction on this. This is like not a lesson that he's going to keep on continuously, keep on learning. And that's why he said this betrayal is pretty much, is about to come up, because I see the apple here, and to me the apple represents a lot of knowledge. He's gained some knowledge. He's seen some things that he knows that he got there through temptation, but now he knows him being tempted has given him a newfound insight. This is what he's saying about matters of the heart. Some of these things, the way he's being at, I'm seeing that these tree leaves looks like vines. It's been choking him right where he is, and so that's why he's saying, in order for me to break free and get this around my neck, I've got to, it's going to be a sense of betrayal. I packed my bags, I'm ready to go on this destination, on this ride to where I'm supposed to be going. I see a couple in the background to me, and somewhere in the far off distance he's saying that, you know, maybe that couple, it's like a vision, like a dream, like I see her and I being able to get on this train together. Although I'm here in the present now by myself, but I know this journey is ending up for us two to be get together, because I daydreamed this, I visioned this. And like I said, it's going to bring me peace with me doing this. Again, this is written in stone. It's like you can't move it. This is where we're supposed to lovers. I got to go on this journey of lovers. And there's an expectation, not even from my divine feminine, but it's an expectation of myself in my emotions, that I've been kind of patiently been waiting and putting maybe myself on the back burner about this. To just say, wait. And I keep on saying, okay, well, how long I got to wait? When am I going to get myself together? When are we going to have some forward movement on this? Because I've been patiently waiting, very, very poised as I've been waiting. But, you know, I'm at the point that I'm saying I can't wait any longer. I can't wait another minute. I can't wait another minute for your love. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. Ooh, 5522. Oh, wow. Is there any other? Oh, yeah. I know you want to say about what's happening with this karmic situation. Let me see. What's happening with this? What is your feelings clear about this karmic situation? I kind of did see it come back up again. That wasn't the card I seen, but this is what I'm seeing. Separation. He's got to honor. And right now he's saying, I got to honor, not just on this one. I've served my time, but I got to honor to follow where my heart is leading me to. The angels are talking to me. It's time for me to go. Okay. This is like the clouds here, giving way to that. This is what I'm feeling as well. This is what he's feeling about this karmic situation, separation. He knows this. He knows this. I'd like to know what you... Clear. What steps are you taking to get out of this karmic situation? If you'd like to share. Try to get a leg up with the situation. 5-card draw. Tell the story. What else? Now I feel like you're talking to me. You was kind of off in the corner somewhere. Where did you go? Okay, we'll talk. You was busy. Okay. All right. I really want me to be with you. You say, what right now you coming out of the everything's black or white into everything's technicolor, into the Pleasantville. So you got to get a leg up so you can be able to move from this world of being blah or these dark clouds into a world of being colorized. Give me 3 more cards and follow my directions this time, because you know it's time. Time is ticking. You feel the pressure. That's why you're saying, please don't go. It's time to rest, because you've been very stressed underneath this situation. Removing the illusion, moving the, you know, your intuition and your awareness about some things. But it's time to take a rest from this. Rest away from this situation. Because you've been learning how to be wise and clever in this, but right now you're tired. I can understand that. I can feel that. I can feel that, baby. That you're tired. And you want to get into your divine masculine energy, because you're feeling like it's something being released. And you being in that situation, you definitely ain't being released. Okay. I got these other cards. I call these rated R's. Clear. What is it? Something again, because my divine masculine, he's a little freaky. Let me see. So I got a little thing that it was like, he's like, yeah, ooh wee. Let's see, what are you feeling? Oh, okay, so I call these my freaking nasty cards. So this is what he's really seeing right now. So really, really seeing both of you all being very intimate. That no longer we're getting some enlightenment, because most of the time when we've seen cards before, the light was behind, the light is in front, so that's like leading a pathway. I see a lot of fruits, like enjoying the fruits of you all's labors, because it's got apples, it's got pomegranates there. Pomegranates has a lot of seeds too, so planting some new seeds, this is what I'm picking up as well. I don't know what this is. Is this a fan? Okay, so instead of the fan that was taken with the false one, with the karmic here, like taking the fan and fanning you all's own flames too, to make your own fire as well. Being very playful into each other. It's just like really enjoying each other after the afterglow. Like, just like we didn't work, you didn't work, and let's just really just be in the afterglow and really enjoy each other. Okay, I can look it up, Nine of Cups, but I think what I'm picking up, cups, chalices. Yeah, the magic lantern, euphoria. The light of the lantern ensures the triumph of love, overwhelms the senses, and dispels rivals and hesitation. That's what I pretty much was saying, and I picked that up. It's just really enjoying. I feel it like, to me, it's just in the afterglow. Just being in that, I wanna really get to the point that we just enjoying each other in the afterglow of us just being with each other. This is just definitely not what the freak nasty card, as I call it. Oh, they got freakier ones. That one is tamed. I'm gonna add that on to the Divine Masculine one. So yeah, the freak nasty card of that one is like we didn't been intimate, and so now it's just like I want to be in the afterglow. Is there any other messages that you want to kind of give? Let's do the message. What do you want, Divine Masculine? Clear. What do you want to say to this Divine Feminine? And I'm going to clarify about one of the love messages. Divine Masculine is saying, shoot to the Divine Feminine. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Although you want to go, he's asking for you to choose love. Like, go with wherever your heart is taking you. I know a lot of you all want to leave me, he's saying, but again, just think about it. Just think, are you choosing it out of ego, or are you really choosing it because of love? Again, he's saying, please have patience. Love is patient and kind always. If you're choosing the path of love, you're going to have patience on it. You got to have patience while I'm working this out with the situation. I'm at the point that I'm really building myself, that I'm getting the courage to say, I know separation has got to be done. I just don't know how to do this. He's got a lot of things here at play, like he said earlier. That he's feeling kind of honorable about. I don't know if this is his child they really hear, that the children that's involved, or his inner child he's got to work with, he's got to heal with, it's got some healing to do, but definitely with that. And then he says also, have faith, trust your faith in this situation. Just have faith, have a little faith. I can hear some, have a little faith in me. Have faith. And then love is all around you. There's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So no matter, even if I'm not with you physically, guess what? I'm around you. You are love. It does not matter. Just find things to kind of just be in love with. It's like almost he's saying like as a distraction until I get there. I'm working on it. You know, you're the leader. Remember, Divine Feminines, you're the leader. We've got to hold the lighthouse, if you want to say it, for our Divine Masculine, so they can find their way to us. We've got to hold it. We're wavering and we shaking. Guess what? He's wavering and he's shaking. If you feel like this can be done, I'm just allowing the universe to unfold, to work through me. I'm going to become stronger. You become stronger. He becomes stronger. You understand? And so those are the things that we've got to work out with. Is there any lasting long out of these things? Because like I said, I love these cards because they speak to me just like the Divine Masculine. Clear. Is there anything else that you would like to tell this Divine Feminine? Because you told her to have the love, to be the love, to be whatever the love. You are the glow that lights up my life. Didn't I say for you to be the lighthouse? So if you do that, then he's going to be able to know where to actually go. Okay? All right then. So again, this is the end of the reading. I hope this brings some clarity to some of you all. He was kind of slow, kind of giving it together. He's kind of like a little nervous, like if I really let him know. But towards the end, he kind of came out and kind of told us what he's working with and where he wants to actually go. Because he's even scared himself. That I'm like, am I really voicing the dream? Like what I really actually want? I'm so scared to even speak it out into existence outside of myself for anybody to hear, because I'm just scared that, you know, this might not come true. But like I said, we've got to hold down the faith and be anchored in faith about that. Because like I said, he says that I call it the freak nasty card that I have. And like I said, they got some freaky stuff there. That are cards that I have. That he really wants to be able, after all this work, for you all to have the greatest love making, and to sit there in the afterglow and just be in the fruits of you all's labor, to look again like the light that shine you all's path of where you all are going moving forward, to be able to fan the flames with that, to plant new seeds, to grow new harvests. And that is actually where he wants to actually go. Okay, remember, sign up for my workshop this Saturday. I will be back on Friday. Yeah, we'll be back on Friday to give the or later on, let's see, I'll be on next time to give the forecast for the next weeks, for us to know what to expect on this Divine Unisoul's journey. And don't forget about to get your reading, $15 for 30 minutes, so you can get in-depth information about where you want to go in life. All right, until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascending. Love you. Mwah. Namaste. Namago.